What's up guys, this is Yasin, and we just got a new TCG exclusive announced in Duelist Advance, so let's check it out as soon as you smash the like and subscribe button, of course. So first things first, we've got a Link monster. Usually they show the main deck monsters first. This one is RB the Brute Blues, Link 3 Wind Machine. Okay, and then it points like all the way down. 2+ machine monsters, we never know, it could be Cyber Dragon or Crystron support. Gains the following effects while this card points to an RB monster. So gains attack equal to the total original attack of RB monsters it points to. Can make a second attack each battle phase. And cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. I mean, it's a good effect, but I don't know. During your main phase, you can add an RB card from your deck to your hand. Okay, sure, this card looks pretty good. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult to summon either. I mean, you can easily summon this in Cyber Dragon even, like using just... I don't know, I guess Seeger and whatever monster you summon back off of Nova shouldn't be too difficult because under the machine lock, usually there's no real thing that you can do, but I don't know, maybe Cyber Dragon RB could work. Again, I keep thinking about Cyber Dragon because Cyber Dragon best the deck. Anyways, RB G810 Driller, Earth Machine, so obviously there has to be synergy with Scrap, or well, maybe not Scrap, Recycler is not the best example, but Infinite Track River Stormer can search this. So if you control no face-up monsters, or the only face-up monsters you control are RB monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. That is an inherent summon, and it's once per turn during the main phase. If this card is linked to an RB monster, Link monster, sorry. Quick effect, you can pay 500, then target one monster upon controls, destroy both that monster and this card, and this is once per turn. Honestly, it doesn't look too great, unless there's like a Link one that is really good. This doesn't look like it does much of anything on its own, so I don't know, that's a little unfortunate. Anyways, RB G810 Cutter. So this one is level 4 Earth again. If you control no face-up monsters or blah blah, okay, same thing. And when your opponent's spell or trap card or effect is activated, and this card is linked to an RB monster, quick effect, pay 7, destroy this card. And if you do, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. Alright, so this card is like an in-engine, I guess, spell and trap negate without having to rely on your extra deck, which is good. It means that you can also kind of break boards going second while you... Oh, you have this, so I don't know. Again, like, what we really need right now is a Link 1, because it feels like every card doesn't do anything unless it's linked to an RB Link monster. And also this monster, if you have to use 3 monsters to make it, it feels really, really neggy. But anyways, this one right here is a level 5 machine, so you can make Cyber Dragon Nova with it. RB Valken, I guess for Volcano Rocket. Again, same inherent summoning condition. If this card is linked to an RB Link monster, you can pay 1,000. Then target up to 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Also this card, destroy them and this card. And if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. And again, once per turn effect. And so far, my issue is that nothing really makes you gain any form of card advantage other than Link 3 being able to search an RB card once per turn. So this really doesn't feel like a cohesive strategy. Again, there's no Link 1, so if there's a Link 1, then obviously I'm gonna change my mind, but I've got no idea. Anyways, there's a Link 2 now. So RB Valken Booster, Link 2 Fire Machine, 2 Machine Monsters. If this card is Link Summon, you can add an RB spell from your deck to your hand. Again, super easy to summon in like a bunch of decks. So, if this card is in the extra monster zone, you can special summon an RB monster from your hand or grave in defense. Then you can move this card you control to another of your main monster zones. Also, you can also special summon monsters from the extra deck for the turn except machine monsters with 1500 or less attack. Oh, this is so awkward. What? I was like, okay, you're locked in your machine monsters only. That's fine. I really don't care in like Cyber Dragon or Crystron. And then with 1500 or less attack, what? Yeah, so you can still make Ephidon Dragster, which is cool. That's fine. I'm not going to complain too much. Obviously, if you summon this at the very end of your combo, it doesn't change anything, but this card is just as good as the RB spells that you can search. Otherwise, I mean, it doesn't do much, but then again, you can summon an RB monster back from your graveyard, so there's no way this card sucks, right? It has to be, like, okay-ish, at least. And also, it's a shifty boy. You can move it to another one of your main monster zones. I don't really see why you would want to do that, but okay. Because, you know, it points up and down, so your monsters... Your main deck monsters are not going to be linking to this card if, you know, you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyways, RB Funk Dock. Field spell, when this card is activated, add an RB card from your deck to your hand. Okay, great, fantastic. Unit Hanger, fantastic. You will never catch me complaining about a field spell that searches a card from its archetype on activation. Fantastic. Each time a monster upon control is destroyed by battle by card effect, gain 500. Time win condition, right? If a face-up RB monster you control leaves the field by card effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon an RB monster from your deck. Ah, okay. Now the cards start being good. I was wondering. I was like, the cards feel very neggy, you know? Like, they keep destroying themselves. How are you ever plussing? How are you really getting back your resources? And this explains everything. This card feels like it does so much on its own. You know, I mean, not really, but whatever. You get the point. So you're searching something, and then you're doing more things. Maybe Crystron RB could make sense. Maybe. Anyways, RB stage landing, normal spell, special summon an RB monster from your deck or extra deck with a different name than the cards you control. Whoa! What? Okay, if an RB monster you control would be destroyed by battle by card effect, you can banish this card from your grave instead, and you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. The turn you activate this card, except machines with 1500 or less original attack. This is so freaking stupid. I was like, if this is the only part of the effect, like if this is the full effect, this card's insane. Like, actually unfair. But obviously they had to mess it all up. So, again, in Crystron, this means no Infinity, no Nova, no El Skeletus, but you can still summon Dragster. Even though Dragster has like 2100 attack when you summon it, its original attack is 0, not question mark, because obviously question mark is not really an attack stat. So yeah, you can still make Dragster, you can still summon it just so that you can destroy it with Tristalos and then play from there. But this card, obviously it does a lot on its own. So you can go activate Field Spell, search this normal spell, and then activate the normal spell, summon the Link 3 obviously, and then Link 3 effects, search a card again, and then what are you doing? You're searching, I mean, you're searching one of the main deck monsters, potentially. I don't think that, yeah, you're definitely searching one of the main deck monsters, and then the main deck monsters can, like, summon itself, and then, you know, destroy or something your opponent controls. This is not a quick effect, unfortunately, otherwise it would have been broken. But yeah, you can search like this, which is during the main phase of the square. Yeah, this is a quick effect, so yeah, you can destroy an opponent's monster, and then it'll trigger the effect of the field spell in order to make you special summon an RB monster from your deck, so that you can summon the Cutter. And then with the Cutter, you can negate a spell or trap card. So one single card equals 2 disruptions. That's pretty good. That is very, very, very good. So either the field spell or the normal spell card. Really impressive stuff, for sure. It's just that I'm really waiting for a Link 1. Just so that the monsters themselves, they don't actually just do nothing in your hand. Because right now, they're kind of pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. However, I will say that the level 3 definitely makes sense to play in Crystron because... Again, I keep using the same argument, but if you draw, let's say, like this card, and Ash, for example, worst case scenario, you can special summon this, right, and then normal summon Ash, and then make Cherubini, and then send Smiger, and then you play from there. There you go. So the worst case is that you draw this and it does nothing, but it still does something, and the best case scenario is that you draw the field spell, you draw, sorry, this is the field spell, or you draw the normal spell, and then you pop off. But the drawback is very frustrating. It's really, really annoying. This is like the only thing that really pisses me off. Like I said, the Link 2 monster, fantastic card. Link 3 monster, incredible. These cards on paper, they look broken. But for sure, you cannot play like a pure RB deck. That shit feels like it's unplayable. But as an engine, potentially. If your deck doesn't need like its extra deck too much, or if you're fine being locked under... Because right now, the main... like drawback is this crap right here. You cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this card except machine monsters with 1500 or less original attack. That's for the normal spell, and then the Link 2 is for the rest of the turn. Machine monsters with 1500 or less attack, you can... Those are the only things that you can summon. It's gonna be weird, deck building, utilizing this as an engine. I'm actually gonna try to just double check all the synchro monsters, well actually, all the machine monsters that have 1500, that's probably not gonna be a lot, huh? Yeah, your choices are probably gonna be shit for the synchro monster. I mean, for the Link monsters, whatever, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, for the Xyz, you can forget about it. Synchro, shit. Okay, you can summon the Axel Synchron. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's basically nothing. And there's a lot of other cards, but they're obviously all dog shit. So, yeah, in other words, they don't count. And yeah, for level 7, we've got Dragster. And that's also about it. Yeah, there's nothing. They all have super high attack stats for some freaking reason. And also, that's kind of what you need to win the game, to win in Yu-Gi modes, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but at the same time, this can be a massive win condition. You know, imagine, like, pointing to, like, a lot of monsters, and then you gain a lot of attack, you can attack twice, and you're indestructible. This monster can easily be, like, one heck of a beast to deal with. But yeah, You guys let me know how you feel about this new archetype in the comment section below. I am very looking forward to seeing how people are going to be reacting to this. I think they're good. I think they're pretty nice. Actually, I think it's a very good start. For a TCG exclusive, I think this is very impressive. Because usually we get dog shit and then you might be saying, but Yakuza Mitsurugi was insane. Yep, I say usually we get dog shit. Like, remember Warrock? There you go. There you go. So yeah, this is definitely nowhere near Warrock, but it's also not really Mitsurugi level yet. But yeah, again, you guys let me know how you feel about these new cards in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Peace.